We're now live. Hey everybody. So I was just mixing my chai spice mix and thought this would be cool to share. So I use this mix in almost all my teas, right? I mix this. Well, I first started doing this when I would just make hot chocolate. So I would add the spices to the hot chocolate. Uh, and how sweet and salt is really, really delicious. Hi, Nyla. Hey. See how sweet and salt is really delicious? Like when you get all these spices mixed together, I'm going to tell you what I put in my spice mix. It's amazing. And this I now use in my concoction tea that I started doing after my cancer diagnosis last year. So I have to stop saying after the. Okay. So first thing is the nutmeg, right? And I wanted to show this because if you're used to seeing nutmeg, like, where is it? Where's the bottle? Like this is a very, very poor substitute for what I'm going to show you. Nutmeg that comes like this is the stuff. This is the stuff you want. So I actually just cracked one. I'll show you. So you crack it, and you know what? Let me flip the camera around. That would be smart. Let's do this. Okay, so here we go. I just cracked this one, right? This is the shell that it was in. This is the whole one. You just pound it, you crack it, and then you get this. I get out there. And what I do with this is I just grate it. So on the grater, on the paper, I use the smaller side of the grater, and I just grate it. And the fragrance, it is so, oh my gosh, I can try to explain it, but you just have to smell it. Like, you just have to. A little bit goes such a long way because it's so fresh. It's amazing. Like fresh nutmeg, freshly grated nutmeg, nothing comes close to it. All right, so that's one thing that goes in there. Other than that, I put ginger. Everything else I use powdered. I just order and try and get as fresh as I can, but it's the shelf stuff, and that's what it is. So I try to get organic also. So I put ginger, cinnamon, cardamom. Oh my gosh. I remember the first time I had cardamom, I was like, what is that? There's something in this thing and I don't know what it is, but it tastes amazing and I want to know what it is. It was one of my Kenyan moms, and she made this like porridge, and she put cardamom in it. I just, like, if I put nothing else in stuff, cardamom it just adds this, like, the flavor is so amazing. All right, so ginger, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, allspice, salt, a little bit of salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and ground cloves. So that's it. And the nutmeg. So the nutmeg, the ginger, cinnamon, cloves, allspice, cardamom, salt, and cayenne pepper. And I add this to my big concoction tea. So I mix it, and then I get this jar of stuff like this. See, I put the label, it says chai spices. And I just add a spoon or half a spoon, depending on how much I make to, making. And when I make my big, like, tea, like my mushroom tea with the turmeric and the reishi and that kind of stuff in it, I add a spot of that in there too, and the flavor is amazing. So thank you now. Oh, great. Thank you now. I've said is, I always say, like, I got a diagnosis. That doesn't mean I have it. So yes. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Hope this was helpful. Because one of the important things about eating stuff that's good for you is it also has to taste good, or we lose the pleasure factor, which is actually shown to impact the way food impacts our body. So happy spice mixing, enjoy, and thanks for watching.